Oh, hello, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. When we left off, we had gotten Cryonis, which gives us the ability to freeze blocks of water for us to cross barriers of liquid. God, that bird flying by is so cool looking. That Cryonis power partners well with Magnesis, which lets us move metal around. We're still on the hunt for more of the shrines where we got these to collect the treasures inside for the old man so he can give us the paraglider we need to get off the plateau. There's one over there. And have we seen... Yeah, we saw another one that we marked up over here. So I'd say we should head to this one first. This is the start of a new recording session, so it's been a couple days. Oh god, I fucked that. Woo! That could have gone real bad. Alright, yeah, let's just stick with this for now. If I'm a little rusty when we get into combat, it's because of the new recording session having just begun. We were going that way, right? Yeah. Let's curve around. Maybe not curve around the cliff. Yeah, hang on. Trying to find the best way to go. Oh, Jesus, I slipped. Oh, look, this is the top of the river, I think. You know, I don't think in any of my own personal playthroughs in the past I ever came all the way up here. That's where the water flows from. Oh, well, this is a good moment for Cryonis. So with Cryonis, you can have up to 3 pillars at a time. This water is so cold that it will kill us to touch it. Ooh, Jesus. Man, I love this game. Alright, what do we... Oh. We got a goblin camp there. Let's go down this way. They have a chest there if we want to fight them, but we could just avoid the fight altogether if we don't think it's worth it. Ooh, I wonder if these can be... Oh, hang on. Oh shit. They heard me. This might destroy the chest though, doing it this way. But wooden chests tend to not have much valuables in them. It'd probably just be some arrows. Come on. With their weird shapes, sometimes it's hard to get a boulder to go where you want it to. There we go. Alright, we took out those ones. Let's just push the rest of these down, and I wonder... I don't think there's gonna be a way for me to get these to the other guys. Yeah, I don't think there's any recoverable valuables here. Do you think... Yeah, now they're sloped up a little bit. There's no way pushing this over the ledge is gonna hurt them in any way. Sorry, phone. Go, hate phone. Let's just press on. It's not worth fighting them. Unless someone in Twitch chat disagrees. Whew, man, something that's wild to think about is in a couple of months, I will have been doing this for 2 years. And we've already, I believe, passed 1 year of uninterrupted uploads. Because the first year had a bit of a hiccup in the middle of it. Oh, there we go. Let's just... Oh, that... Whew, I think that was the very edge of a survivable drop without taking damage. Yeah, Link can survive some pretty big fucking falls. Can't get that. So let's head on over into this shrine. I love the shrines. They're very cool design. So the design of these and the other Sheikah architecture that we'll see throughout the game is actually modeled after a type of ancient Japanese artwork from a undistinguished era. Or an that's not the word. An era where we don't know much about the people that lived in that time period. So it's like the most mysterious of the eras in ancient Japan. If I remember correctly. I could be getting that trivia wrong. You know, everything I say, everything that comes out of my mouth is mad. Take it with a mad amount of salt. Very unseasoned words coming from me. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oa Diam, whatever. They all say the same thing. It's the thing that always bothered me. I wish some of them said unique phrases, maybe something correlating to the type of trial you're getting. You know, like, oh, this is, I offer you this, the trial of the Magnesis, or I offer you this combat trial, or I offer you this, you know, whatever. Ah, shit's so cool. This game blew me away, because this is, like, the most unique a Zelda game has been since the third game. Like, every single Zelda game has been living in the shadow of the third game in the series, and this is the first one that wasn't. Like, the first 3 Zelda games are all very distinct and unique, doing interesting experiments to build on each other into new things. Except this. Oh yeah, you know, I didn't even talk much about it. This. Oh god, wait, I'm not recharged. Fuck. This is the Stasis ability. It lets you freeze the physics objects in time for a short moment. Doing this to get up here and get a secret Sheikah chest. Traveler's shield. Nice. Can I? Yes, I can shield. Oh, only just about. I wish that you could shield Star Earth on this stuff because of its slickness. Yeah, these shrines are basically just tutorials for the powers. This one is the most blatantly a tutorial. What do we want to get rid of? I think the spear, obviously. Take this big old iron sledgehammer. And the reason we want to do this is because you can hit a frozen object and it will store the kinetic energy up until red is the max amount of energy that can be stored. And it launches things away. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not good at it, but if you look it up, speedrunners do wild shit with that. Because you can, like, freeze an object, slam it a bunch, and then climb on top of it in order to, like, travel across the world. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you a spirit orb. Something I love about this game is, like, you don't actually need to know Zelda lore to get wrapped in the intrigue of it. The whole game works very well, self-contained, better than I think most other Zelda games do. And knowing the wider lore just gives more meaning to the things, but you don't need that meaning. Like, what have we learned in these first couple episodes of the series? We live in the remnants of a once great kingdom where some sort of demonic entity has taken over. There's a collection of ancient monk-like figures that built highly advanced technological magical shrines to give us tests, and that they serve a goddess named Hylia. I remember I saw a Tumblr post, I don't remember if I reblogged it when I saw it, I feel like I have to have, where somebody talked about how, like, this is the closest we've ever gotten to capturing the spirit of Tolkien fantasy. Because like a lot of things capture the vibes of Tolkien fantasy, but they don't capture the spirit of it. Because the world of Ada, I believe it's the world of Ada from Tolkien's writings, is a world of like that was once amazing and magical, and you know every last ounce of the world dripped with magic, but that magic is dying and people are forgetting it, and they're in a world age of darkness. But it's not an ugly darkness. It's not an ugly low age. The world is still full of beauty and mysticism, and like people don't like there are people who lament the loss of the glory, but most people are content in the new world, and that's something we'll find as we play this game, is that this has that same sort of vibe. It's a hopeful apocalypse, and I love that. By the way, we're climbing down in order to make it to the last shrine, which will take us to the end of a sort of loop, because let's see, our path so far has been, we started here and exited the mountain to this cliffside. Walked down around here a little bit. I know we entered this temple. And then we went down to this. Looped over to here. Cut through the forest and explored it a little bit, ending up... Oh, Jesus. Never explored that. We climbed the mountain somewhere around here, I think. And, or maybe it was around here. Yeah, and we made our way over to this. And... yeah, so we've sort of looped around the plateau. It's worth mentioning, though, we have not even come close to finding everything that can be found here in the plateau. This game is massive, and there's a lot of open world games. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase movement speed. But yeah, like, a lot of open worlds feel pointlessly large at times. I'm looking at you, Skyrim, and other Bethesda games. I love you, but sometimes it feels like there's nothing to be found. Like, Skyrim, Fallout 4, even I'd argue Fallout New Vegas has that problem. But this game, like, every little nook and cranny, it feels like there's a little small thing that makes it worthwhile to have poked in an area. It's something Nintendo's very good at in their recent games, actually. If I ever play Mario Odyssey on the channel, I'll be able to point that out, how they do such a good job of rewarding curiosity in their games lately. Alright, how do we want to handle these guys? Let's do that, and then... I think I missed with that one. Oh shit. Do you think I can... Oh shit. Yeah! Made a shockwave. I forgot they could get shockwaves off that shit. The bow and arms break very fast, so they're honestly not that worth having. Whatever. Alright, now... Oop, there's our dude. And this does not look very safe. But, if we are willing to make this small sacrifice, something that we can do... Hang on. Yeah, this is... I don't think I want to try any of the other routes. We can take our sword and chop down the tree. I think this is such a fucking awesome element to have it. Oh! I scared him, having the game. Like, it can't be understated how much versatility this can give to your gameplay, these elements of this game. Every Zelda game is named after the primary thing that makes it what it is, if you look into the series. There's Ocarina of Time is about the titular ocarina and the music it plays. Spirit Trek is about the discovery of trains. Breath of the Wild. This game is about the environment, and it's amazing how it does it. I just made him stop chopping down trees, huh? Oh, fancy that. We meet again. What are you doing? I'm heading home for the day. How about you? All done here? Overworking yourself is no good. Go ahead and take a rest in my bed if you need to. Unlike a fireside nap, sleeping in a proper bed should really rejuvenate you. So this is the thing I like, he says different things depending on what time of day you talk to him during. So because I'm catching him on his way home, he's making a comment about that, but he'll say something different if he was cooking. And speaking of cooking, let's do these two things together. Actually, no, let's do nuts and mushrooms. All-time freezes when you're cooking. It's funny. And we get hasty mushroom skewer. Let's start skipping through these and make a few more. There we go. So we can use those to get around faster if we ever need it. I like his sort of like shambly hut that he lives in. Yeah, I think if we talk to him again, he'll say something new. What is it? What are you doing now? This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. I did cook something. Let's take a look at what you cooked up there, shall we? Not bad. Certainly not good, but not bad either. I encourage you to experiment with different ingredient combinations. The variety of food one can make out here in the wild is quite remarkable. Thank you, Santa. I love the design of his house. Oh, old man's diary. We're not gonna read his diary. But he did offer for us to use his bed. Let's sleep until tomorrow morning. If we had read his diary, it would have contained tips on how to get to one of the other shrines that we already hit, how to survive the cold. Basically, it's sneaking you a couple of cooking recipes. But nothing you can't discover on your own through experimentation. And look at that, he's already back off chopping wood for the day. If you talk with him, he basically tutorializes you on how to chop down a tree. Oh, his cart's falling apart. I think I want to take on this enemy camp. Alright, let's... Careful now. They didn't hear it. Trying to think of if there's anything I can't think of any. There's some things I could try and do to be creative, but I don't think I want to do any of what I have as my options right now. Actually, hang on. If we go down this way quickly. Ooh. My inventory's full. And I'm gonna do something. Slip over here. How do I don't remember how to drop things. Drop these right here for the moment. And my hope is that they won't see those there. See how they got their weapons over there? Ooh, hold on. One of those is a bow, not a club. Oh shit, they saw me. Well, never mind, my plan is ruined. Alright, let's... Come on. Spears are... So, different weapons have different wielding stances. Like, two-handed weapons won't let you use a bow with them. But do more throwing... Or spears do more throwing damage, for example. Hang on. God, sorry. So yeah, all weapons have, like, different wielding stances, where they're, like, the clubs and the swords, the single-handed weapons, they all use, you know, the hand and shield wielding. Whilst pole arms are all wielded in this way and have a much faster attack combo. They have the... I believe they have the longest attack combo and the fastest. But then things like big old clubs... They've got, like, big swinging arcs that can hit lots of enemies, and all of these have different charge attacks, too. Like, a one-handed weapon gives you a little spin attack, while a big two-handed weapon has a big helicopter attack ending with a slam. And spears give you a rapid stab attack. I honestly love the pole arms, but there's so little of them to find in the world. Alright, let's see what these guys were guarding with their enchanted chest. Throwing spear. A spear, or a specialized spear weighted to excel as a throwing weapon. It's perfectly balanced to be thrown further than average spear, able to pierce target from a great distance. Alright, let's drop this and take that. So a really good use that these big club weapons have is they break crates in less hits. A lot of the weapons have very good utility purposes beyond just being a weapon, like the torch. You know, the torch is the only weapon that isn't damaged from being used to burn things. So I always try and carry one on me, not use it as a weapon. You give up a weapon slot for utility, but you can very well just use the wooden torches you have for that same purpose. Bomb arrows. A bundle of 5 bomb arrows. The explosive powder packed into the tips of these arrows ignite on impact, dealing big damage to anything caught in the blast. Oh! I didn't mean to upset you, bees. Well, since you're gonna be little bitches, I'm gonna take your honey. Alright. Let's press on. We got some more mushy mushies. Alright. Where are we going? It was somewhere in this direction, the shrine. I love the diversity environments this game has. Alright, it was up that way. I think I see another enemy camp, though, that we can poke our head toward. Come on, there we go. Ooh, hang on, so we can do something here. There's a beehive. And if you upset a beehive, they will always attack the nearest thing. Now I've scattered these guys a little bit. Yeah, one of them has run way, way away from his friend. come on. Ugh. Okay, that didn't go as smoothly as it could have. Let's drop one of our shields. The almost broken one. And take this one. Huh. Not a lot over here, actually. I was expecting there to be something valuable. What's in the crates? Some arrows and some hours acorn apple. We can see... Again, I don't remember if I mentioned this previously, but I want to play this game a little bit with an archaeologist's eye. It looks like there's the remnant of some sort of farm or pasture here. But no houses to accompany it, unless the old house of the old man once connected to the whatever was happening here. Because I don't see any other nearby structures that could have been tied with. Unless whoever was over here at the abbey traveled over here. What is an abbey? Isn't it that like a religious building of some kind? So fun using the shield surfing. Yeah, I think an abbey is like a small religious complex or something like that. So clearly there was once temples here. Uh-oh. And now we see for the first time what exactly these things found everywhere might have been for. And it looks like it's not great. Alright. Let's get back over this way. So, I could try and attack this thing, but hang on, I'll just go ahead and... It's not really worth it. You barely can hurt it. It's just... Your stamina only goes down when you're moving while climbing. Alright, let's climb here and... Okay. I want to get what's in this chest here. This is another one of the DLC reward chests. Oh, you can't see me. No, don't climb down. Oh, open. Link. There we go. What do we get? Ah. It's the Nintendo Switch shirt. The silliest thing added in the DLCs. Just t-shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo. So let's just go ahead and put back on our other shirt. So we got the next shrine right here. Like, I'm trying to look at, like, how much of this was supposed to be walls and how much was buildings? What was this structure for? Was this the religious building that the abbey was built around? It seems like maybe, actually. Like, what is an abbey? Hold on. Now I'm really fucking curious. Give me a moment. Where is it? Sorry, I'm trying to look it up on my phone. Come on. Phone, please. Uh-oh, my phone's... Ooh. What is an abbey?
Here's the definition of abbey. The building or buildings occupied by a community of monks or nuns.
Huh. So maybe this was once supposed to be a collection of buildings, but it's hard to tell which ones these were, like, the walls for buildings and which ones were just, like, pointless walls. You know what I mean? Because, like, these smooth tops imply that this was the top of these structures, but so none of these abbey walls actually look like they were from a building. Oh, wait a second. Ah, we can see with this. This was just like these lines were just a midway partition structure, so maybe there were several buildings that have all just worn away over a couple hundred years. And it looks like the abbey even ran all the way to the wall, and it was a part of the wall? But the wall also doesn't look like it wanted the abbey to be part of it with the way the wall is structured. You know what I mean? It looks like a wall and the abbey were— oh! Soldier's broadsword. It feels almost like the wall and the abbey were built separate from each other, but their structural blueprint clearly run into each other. Hang on, so yeah. This wall runs forward right into this, what would have clearly been some sort of tower. So, maybe the wall was all part— oh! And what do we got here? A door! There was once a need for a door here. Wahaha! Nice. This is another way that the game does a really good job of rewarding random little exploration. Goodbye! Just scattering Koroks everywhere. But this wall, section of wall. Maybe the wall around the plateau... maybe this was an opening in the plateau's border wall. But what purpose would an opening in the border wall be here? Or maybe this part of the border walls just collapsed away, and once the building ran further, the abbey did in fact connect more fully to the wall. I don't know. I'm just being dumb. But with that, we've hit 30 minutes, and next time on Breath of the Wild, we will explore the final one of the shrines. So, I'll see all you then. If you have been enjoying, the same day that this goes up, you can check out an episode of Creeper World 4. I would super appreciate a like and a subscription, and for you to, the most helpful thing you can do as I'm learning about algorithm, like YouTube algorithm stuff, is just go straight from this video to another one of my videos. So, if it's out already, move on through the playlist of this series to see the next Breath of the Wild episode. If you want a similar series, I just wrapped up Superaland. So I've got a full Superaland playlist, and it's very similar to this. Like it's a big open world exploration-y game. And I'm also playing through Batman Arkham Origins. I've been loving that. I've got a whole fuck ton of games going on. Just go have a look. You'll find something you like, I'm sure. And I'll see all you later. Ta-ta. Oh, actually, one more thing. If you're watching this when it goes live on YouTube, I believe the vote for my next new game I'm going to play will not have closed yet. So maybe it will have closed. I don't know. Even if it has closed, it means it will have been replaced by a brand new vote. So join the Discord down below, and you can vote on what games I play in the future. In the upper left corner should be the link to the playlist of this series. In the upper right corner, I'll probably put the Superaland playlist, if anything. But if not that, it's something else. There'll be some kind of playlist in the upper right hand corner. In the bottom left will be my most recent upload, and the bottom right will be a video of mine that YouTube recommends. So, click one of those, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ta!